Look at me, 8:30, already packed. In fact, it would have been earlier. Except I made a cup of coffee and then spilled it all over myself. Flip you around. Camped up on that hill last night. Nice views. So, had a real think about what I'm doing yesterday. So, just after I took that little video of the rushing water under that bridge, you climb up on that bridge, walk through a little path, up through a tiny little gap. They do these tiny little gaps. I don't know why they're so small. Maybe to stop sheep getting through them or something. They do these tiny little gaps. Then you cross the bridge, like cross the road, which goes across the bridge, and then another tiny little gap. But this was really tiny. I was like, I'm never going to get my pack through that. I was surprised I fit through it. Never mind about the pack as well. And I managed to get. I kind of got wedged in there. And on the other side of it, there was a step, and they went off to the left. So there was a step, and then another step off to the left, and down the side of the bridge. Of course, I'm struggling to get through this gap, and push, and suddenly went pop, and flew out the other side, and didn't stop on the step. Went straight over the step, straight down the other side. It was only like a 4-foot drop or something, but bashed my knee again. Well, it didn't bash my knee. I guess I twisted my knee. I was in agony, absolute agony. Madly enough, so I hobbled back through that gap. I took my pack off, carried it over my head, and hobbled up the road till I found the main road, which was a B road that was going to. I can't even remember where I was. I happened to hear someone playing with their dog over the other side of the road. So he kindly took me back to Reith, and I sat down for a good couple of hours, considered my options. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I considered my options because I hurt everywhere. In fact, one of the few things that doesn't really hurt a lot is my ankle, strangely enough, although it did hurt this morning. My knee is up like a balloon again. Anyway, so I really considered just camping in Reith last night and then getting a bus to Richmond and going home. I don't want to go home. I want to finish this walk. As unfit and as bad as I am. Anyway, so I made the decision. So having made the decision, I was up at 6 this morning. I was packed away, all packed down by 7, 7:15 or something. I walked down here. I thought, okay, I've got a 12-mile walk today. I've got to take my pills. I didn't have anything to eat last night, so I've made one of my emergency meals. Which I've only eaten a little bit of, so I'm gonna take that with me. If even if it gets cold, so what? Made myself coffee, spilt coffee all over me and all over the table and everywhere. So I made myself a cup of tea. I've taken my pills. It's now about 8:30, so I'm still a lot earlier than I usually am, but not as early as I wanted to be. But we'll see how we go. I'm gonna have a cigarette, finish my tea, wash up some stuff. I should be out by 9, which is still 2 hours earlier than usual. So hopefully, it's only 12 miles today, and it's across the moors. I've taken my pills. So yeah, talk soon. So the waterfalls that I just took a video of, all the way down there now. It's been about 10-15 minutes since I took that last video. You do half climb fast. Bit blowy out here. Look at this cliff. From down there. So here we are at Ravenscar. I think I was just talking to myself. I don't know why the camera stopped. The seats used to be over by that house over there, and when me and my dad stopped here, peacock in full regalia jumped up on top of that building in front of us, just in front of the tractor, and was screaming down at us. I've got a very nice photo of him sitting on the bench. My friends Tom and Jane, I've met a couple of times on the trail. Jane has very kindly got me a cream tea, and we're going to scoff that down. Say goodbye to Raven Seat, which in 7 years has become a tourist hotspot, as you can see from all the cars. Look at them all. Flipping hell. What a nightmare for this tiny little road. I think I preferred it 7 years ago when the shepherdess came out and chatted with us for over an hour or half an hour or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. Hey, this is the path I'm following. It's the blue path. So the path splits, coast to coast splits into 3 different paths as you come across these moors. Up to 9 standard rigs, or 9 standards, or whatever they're called. Which I haven't seen yet, so I assume they're some distance away or they're hidden behind hills. It's very, very boggy. I've already, my shoe is disgustingly dirty, and I think I've got a little bit of water into it, but I can't be bothered to change the socks yet because I know I'm likely to hit more bogs on the way up, and unless it's causing a blister, I'm not going to worry too much about it. So it's lots of fun to stop and have a look at the view. There you go. I've walked all the way along there and around that corner. Nightmare. And I've still got, you're going to catch some people now. Ta-da! I've just met these people on the trail. I think I've got to get to the top of that and then turn left for 9 standards, is that right?
Yeah.
I can see the path. Oh, this has got to be the hardest day I've done so far. So it's 4:15. I've still got this little bit to get up. Oh, for fuck's sake, I've spun round, didn't I? Can't see the fucking camera. So, 4:15. I've just reached the bit where it splits. This has by far been the hardest fucking climb I've ever done. It's like peats and bogs. See all this? I mean, they've put stones here, which is nice, But down there, yeah, there's stones along there, but they go for about 50 yards and then they stop. It's nothing but peat and bogs. Fucking my shoes are fucked. My socks are soaking. I just want to be home, to be honest, but so I've got to get up the top there, and then I think I come down the other side. I think it's pretty much flagstone all the way down. If not, then I suspect I'll be pitching. I suspect I'll be pitching my tent somewhere up on the fucking mountains, up on the moors, because I am shagged. Anyway, I'm going to get up to the top, 9 standards rig, take some more painkillers. I mean, alright, so it's only 4:15, so I've got 4 hours before it gets dark, and even then I can put my tent up in the dark, it's not a problem. I'm just being a bit overly dramatic, I think. Anyway, catch you in a bit. I'm finally at the top. Actually, the top's over there. These are the 9 standards. I'm standing outside, out of the wind as much as possible. I've run out of water. Look at that view. It goes on for miles. Miles and miles and miles. I've pretty much walked from over there all the way here. That's why I've walked anymore. I'm knackered. It's about 4:45 now. So I've got 3 hours basically to get down off this mountain. My phone's run out of charge, so that is going in the bag to charge up. I thought I'd take this video before heading down. I'm actually going to have a quick bite to eat because I haven't eaten much today, and that was a long hard climb. So I think 15 minutes for a Snickers bar and maybe some leftover chicken from this morning might be a good idea. Right. I might see you tomorrow. I might, if the phone charge is enough, I might do a bit more videoing, but more likely tomorrow. Bye bye.